Okay, I'm going to give you a version of what the old neural technologies, transcranial magnetic stimulation, can do. And what happens?
We start at the back of the brain. We've switched off my visual cortex, so made me unable to see things. If we move a little bit forward in the brain, we've interfered with people's ability and my ability to see faces. A little bit further forward, we've interfered with the ability to perform actions. Start moving your finger. It's quite odd. It's not your finger anymore. It's not my finger anymore. We've interfered with the ability to compute with numbers. 6, 7, 8. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yes. We've interfered with the ability to speak. London Bridge, London Bridge, London Bridge is falling down. You think of something you can do, and we've basically interfered with it with this machine.
So that's transcranial magnetic stimulation. They use a paddle. They were using a paddle, and they targeted specific regions of the human brain by sending an electromagnetic pulse through the human skull into directed areas that would disrupt the neurons in that area that could manipulate cognitive, motor, and or central nervous system functions. Targeted individuals have come forward in reference to this, and this is a part of that network, that is civilian network that's been recruited to utilize these type of technologies against civilians within their communities, not because we're criminals, not because we're mental cases, but because they were radicalized by their handlers of this nationwide network that has been built by recruiting from city to city, state to state across this nation, and radicalizing various members from within the civilian population to target individuals. With the weaponization of neuroscience and neurotechnologies, it becomes more remote. They implant the brains of a target, generally through the vagus nerve in the back of the head, and it can send signals to different neurons through wireless capabilities, like injectable wireless neural devices that can be activated through wireless technology. When they give civilian populations such as this, they'll come around and stalk you, whether it's psychological warfare or access to their weaponized capabilities. They'll come and stalk you to public places like this. They're in near field communication to where I am, and they can go into an application through this type of phone. And because the wireless capabilities are there, they can activate the medical devices, but they're not really medical. They're weaponized devices that were placed inside the brains of targets like myself without my consent. Here's the identification of this person. And although she's more like a retired female from these areas, using an application to activate and deactivate me in a public setting, she's also got the stickers to get into the military bases. So again, what Mosley was doing, what they did to him, you can do remotely now, mainly through implanted.
And we've switched off my we've switched off my visual cortex, so made me unable to see things. If we move a little bit forward in the brain, we've interfered with people's ability and my ability to see faces. A little bit further forward, we've interfered with the ability to perform actions. Start moving your finger. It's quite odd. It's not your finger anymore. It's not my finger anymore. We've interfered with the ability to compute with numbers. 6, 7, 8. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yes. We've interfered with the ability to speak. London Bridge, London Bridge, London Bridge is falling down. You think of something you can do, and we've basically interfered with it with this machine.
So that's transcranial magnetic stimulation. But if you've already been implanted and you give a radicalized extremist civilian population, not unlike the Proud Boys and that nationwide network of multiracials, access to these type of technologies so they could target anyone whenever they want to, through wireless capabilities, because it can be activated and deactivated through near field communication. And that's what they do to me all the time. And they're targeting hard lately. So I want to identify this person. I want you to get what network she was in, who she was communicating with, and I guarantee you through that application you will find what this woman was doing to me and other victims within their range. Again, this one had access to military. to get into the military. That is a military sticker right there. Let me see. Right here is a military sticker.